It's Positively Muskegon, Andy O'Reilly today at the Pay It Forward Animal Clinic. We visited here back in January, and it is time for another visit because they're getting ready for a big fundraiser. And Sandy Sirianni, right here, is the person that kind of got me in tune with this big event coming up. Sandy, welcome, and thank you for taking a couple of minutes to come on Positively Muskegon.
Thank you, Andy.
Is it, now let's talk a little bit about the fundraiser before we get to some of these people. This is coming up Downtown Muskegon at the Holiday Inn. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, we chose the Holiday Inn to have this event, because of the walkability of downtown. And besides it being a dinner and a silent auction, we kind of wanted to spice things up a little bit. So we're doing two things.
Okay.
We are having a dueling pianist that is from LA, originally from Holton, Michigan.
Okay.
He's doing his solo act.
Fun.
Okay, so it's going to be a ton of fun. The tips for that are going to go to Pay It Forward. So that's kind of the entertainment for the evening. It's going to be a lot of fun. We encourage you to come out. It's $45 for a ticket.
Okay.
We've got about 200 people on board.
Really?
Which actually is...
It's a great turnout.
Yeah. Which actually is and was our goal, but we will obviously take more.
You'll find room for more.
We have about a week to go.
Okay.
We have about a week to go on that, so yes. The other big thing that I really wanted to tell you about was we have a little kickoff event that you're going to MC for us, yours truly. Down at Olthoff Stage.
Yep.
And remember I talked about the walkability of downtown. So we're going to start there at 5:30 with a dog fashion show.
Fantastic.
Right. It's free. We encourage everyone to come down. We are hoping that people on their way home from work, people on their way to a happy hour or out to dinner or even to this event show up at 5:30.
Yep.
They can vote for their dog as far as best dressed, most personality, and showstopper.
Okay.
And we do have some surprises in store for you. I don't want to give it away, but that's a big clue for the people out there. Give it away. Remember
Give it away.
that.
All right.
So, but anyway, we hope to see you there, and lots of surprises. You can vote for your favorite dog for a $1 donation.
What got you involved with Pay It Forward Animal?
That's a really good question. There is a dear friend of mine. Her name is Liz Danagelis.
Okay.
And this clinic is very near and dear to her heart. And I had Dr. Sandy actually, how do I say this? I was cat watching Liz's Liz's cat, And the cat wasn't feeling really good.
Okay.
And it was probably kind of, on its way out, maybe a little bit of a tender time there. And I wasn't really sure. I'm more of a dog person than a cat person, so I called the vet, Dr. Sandy. And she actually made a home visit, her and her husband did, while I was, watching the cat.
Yeah.
So that's just one example. There's more to the story than that. Yeah. But she was the person that really got on board and said, hey, we need some help for these folks to raise money for a new building. Yeah. And we've got a core group of about 10 people. Probably a little bit more than that, but there's a core group that's really put forth a lot of their time and effort.
And it's going to be a big event.
It is going to be a big event.
It's going to be a lot of fun, too.
We hope so.
Marshall and Larry are on both sides of Sandy here. Marshall, I've known for years. We won't get into that, but it's we both had lives in the past. So I've known Marshall for quite some time. Larry, I just met today. Larry, talk a little bit about our friend here. Who is this?
This is Rocky.
Rocky. And how did Pay It Forward help you out with Rocky?
Rocky had diabetes.
Really?
I brought him in. He was on death's door.
Was he really?
And Dr. Sandy worked with him for about, what?
It's been about a year and a half now.
Has it been that long?
She'd been with him a year and a half.
Yeah?
When I first brought him in, he was on death's door. And I'll tell you, this is a spoiled little guy.
You wouldn't imagine that, would you?
He took us about 3 weeks to get him straightened out.
Straightened out in 3 weeks?
Yeah.
Got his sugar balanced and everything else like that. He's important to you too, right? Because you got some PTSD going on?
Yes.
So, thankful for your service back in Vietnam. Some scary stuff. We were talking just before we came on to some of the stuff that he's seen. So this is really your lifeline too.
Oh, yes.
So saving his life probably saved yours.
Yes.
2 for 1 right there. Marshall, how about you? You've got cats?
Yep, 2.
And?
Sasha. I've been coming here since 2008.
And the service?
Excellent.
Yeah?
And they go above and beyond Call of Duty. You guys really do. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and you built up quite a good client base too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the building needs that are coming up, and speak right up so we can make sure we hear you.
Well, You see, when I started here 2 years ago, the clientele wasn't as big as it is now.
Right.
We've expanded not just, in employees, we've also expanded in clientele.
Sure.
And I mean, the need is really that building. We
Yeah.
need that building to better service our clients.
And where is this building? Is there a building that's picked out already,
Well,
or?
I'm not so for sure.
Okay.
Sandy might be able to answer that question, but I know there is one building that we're looking at that's on Apple Avenue.
Okay.
We're hoping we're going to get that one.
So
really
still
nice
pretty
and
centrally
big.
located
Yeah.
and a good place for everybody
Yeah.
to come
Yeah.
and get their vets taken care of. Now, I've forgotten your name since we started.
I'm Robin.
Robin, and what is your attachment to the Pay It Forward Clinic?
I also have a dog, and he was really sick. He also has diabetes.
Yeah?
I've been coming about a year and a half. They needed some help one day, and Dr. Sandy said, "Oh, I'm just overwhelmed. Everybody's, not here that needs to be here." I said, "Do you need help?" And she said, "Yeah." So I work in the food pantry.
Okay, yeah, that's another big
That-
thing here.
That is really a nice service for those that do not have the money to buy their animals food.
Yeah.
So I work in there measuring out food on how much to give out.
To make sure that everybody
Yes.
gets something to eat that
Yes.
needs it, right?
Right.
The work that goes on here is really remarkable. You guys, you take care of clients, and remind us again how because it's not actually a free service,
No.
but you find a way to make things happen.
We're a lower cost animal clinic.
Okay.
We help those in need. Our exam when they come in for like an allergy or something, that's $20. Medication is very reasonable. We see parvo dogs here a lot.
Yeah.
Parvo is a very deadly disease that we can't treat because we don't have the IV fluids that we have
Sure.
to give. But we do alternative care, and we have a very good success rate with it.
So it's one of those great places that Muskegon's pretty lucky to have,
Yeah.
and that everybody gets a chance to if you need a hand, do it, and if you can give a hand, do that too. Make sure you come down here and ask if you can help. Volunteer, show up at this benefit that you're putting on, and I'm getting the idea that it's not going to be it's going to be a swanky affair.
It is. All white tablecloths, and the chairs are going to be covered. And if you want to wear a tux, wear a tux. If you want to just do dressy casual, that's fine too. We're not going to turn away anybody.
You're kind of looking at me like
But-
I'm supposed. Are you giving me a hint as I'm supposed to dress up? I think Sandy's seen how I dress normally.
Well, some of those dogs are going to have a tux.
Ooh,
So,
Very
yeah.
nice.
What's the date and time for that?
Oh, thank you very much. It's September 30th,
okay,
which is a Friday.
Yep.
Dog show is at 5:30.
okay,
The cash bar is at 6:15.
Okay.
That's important.
yes.
Dinner is at 7. And then from roughly 8 to 10 is going to be the piano show and the silent auction.
Good time.
Yeah.
Good time. And I'll plan on seeing you down there. It's a remarkable endeavor. Make sure you support the Pay It Forward Animal Clinic. If it's through the party, great. If you just want to come down here and help out, or if you need a hand, make sure you come and see them. They're just off Seaway Drive, kind of by where the Omni used to sit. So good people being taken care of, good people taking care, event organizers that are awesome, and of course, our hero here. What's his name again?
Rocky.
Rocky.
And he's blind, by the way.
Rocky, can you speak? Speak. Rocky, give us one. Woo!
Want to hear you?
Want to hear
What?
Rocky's playing silent today. All the details are right here on Positively Muskegon. Thanks to the Pay It Forward Animal Clinic for all they do for our area's pets.